Hello, and welcome back to National Public Radio, where today we'll be discussing a small island in Indonesia.
Yes, this island, Lamakera, has its society, culture, economy, everything founded upon the hunting of manta rays.
So today, we'll be taking a look at the pros and cons of the Lamakera manta ray fishing industry.
We'll also be discussing possible solutions to the ethical dilemma it presents, as well as the economic argument in regards to the manta ray fishing industry. Cue the intro.
Let's take a look at the first video.
Park it out, park left.
Blood starts to colour the water.
Over the course of an hour, this thing struggles for its life. It's big. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, God, I can't do this. He just sticks in the brain of this animal and it just freaks out. I actually watched its soul just disappear in front of me. And then it went limp. Paul, hurry. No, don't panic, don't panic. As we're going towards the village, an armada of boats starts streaming past us. And they're all triangulating on this group of manta rays that have come into their waters.
As you can see in the video, the routine for hunting these animals is pretty brutal. Definitely hard to watch. We've discussed the idea of intrinsic value versus instrumental value in the past, and it seems clear that the Lamakera community values the mantas more for their instrumental value.
Through fishing these aquatic eagles, they are able to harvest their body for economic gains. They're able to sell the lungs to Chinese merchants because manta ray lungs are a key ingredient in Chinese herbal medicine, while also being able to feed their community with the manta ray's meat. We'll talk more about the economics after this video. Roll it.
The first thing they do is start hacking into the gills. With the advent of traders providing diesel-powered engines and a supply chain all the way out to China, they transitioned very quickly to the full-on commercial outfit. And it's only a few years before the manta rays would be wiped out.
They realise the numbers are dropping. Even if we weren't here, they realise something has to change. What are their children going to be doing? They're going to have nothing left.
So as you can see, this is no small hobby. The rate at which the Lamakera fishermen are harvesting the local manta ray population is unsustainable, to be sure. Although there seems to be a lack of focus on sustainability, as we reviewed 1.4 and 1.5, the impoverished conditions of a community such as Lamakera don't allow for their people to look beyond their own day-to-day well-being and focus on something as a macro scale as sustainability.
Yeah. To quote our esteemed partners at National Geographic, in Lamakera, the manta hunt is not just a source of income. for the locals, but also a source of pride and traditional identity. The Lamakaran culture, dating back generations, has prescribed all males become manta fishermen, and has placed the manta hunt at the center of their society. Changing something that deeply rooted in a people's identity, no matter how important the cause, is going to be tough. But don't take it from me. Take it from the Lamakarans themselves.
We sat down to meet with Kepala Desa, who's the chief.
Masyarakat nelayan pikir rombongan datang melarang manta.
Kalau rombongan ini punya misi dalam kerangka melestarikan kepada masyarakat kami yang ada di sini, kami mengharapkan ada jalan keluarnya. Dan hasil tangkapan manta ini menjadi komoditi ekonomi yang bisa diperjualkan untuk membiayai anak-anak untuk dan mata pencarian di darat tidak ada hasil pertanian, kebun tidak ada, mereka tidak punya pilihan lain.
So now, the ethical dilemma becomes evident. The dire environmental crisis of the dwindling manta ray population versus the Lamakarans people's deeply rooted cultural identity along with their entire source of income. One of the solutions we at the NPR analytical team have come up with is to introduce ecotourism. When hunted, each ray yields between $200 to $400 worth of revenue when harvested for its physical resources. Not a small number to be sure, but nothing in comparison to the $1 million of revenue a single ray can bring in over its lifetime when used for tourism. That's a manta ray, by the way.
Not only is a manta ray's worth increased 2,500 times when used for tourism, but the resource is not expended upon use and is sustained in its natural habitat. An annual profit of $15 million for the Lamakaran people? Miracle solution, right? Well, things aren't that simple. The cultural and infrastructural transition required to transform the fishing island of Lamakara into a hub for ecotourism would be a complicated and expensive endeavor. Firstly, with hunting mantas so deeply ingrained into their culture, the economic incentive might not be enough to convince them to abandon their identity. Second, significant training would be required for the Lamakaran people to become eco-tour guides, such as speaking English to accommodate tourists, training in scuba diving, and developing more nuanced and biological understanding of the mantas in order to educate their tours.
On top of all of that, the whole thing would be very expensive. Just purchasing one dive boat would cost at least $175,000, along with a tourism headquarters and necessary gear to run the tours, which could include expensive items such as scuba gear.
A great conundrum to be sure. There are a lot of factors to take in here, but one thing's for sure. There's no perfect solution to this dilemma. Well, that's all the time we have here tonight. Hope you enjoyed your time with us, because we sure enjoyed it with you.
This is NPR.
This is NPR.